Hey guys, Sean here. What's up? I'm gonna do a review of the new Transformers movie, Bumblebee. So I'm gonna start though by saying that. Okay, I'm gonna say this: the Transformers movies have not been critical darlings, let's say, but for the most part, I actually do like this series, or at least the first three movies. Yes, even Revenge of the Fallen, I like that movie. Sue me. Okay, yeah, it's probably the worst in the trilogy, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the movie. I did not like the last two movies. I didn't really care for Age of Extinction because it was nearly 3 hours, and I about wanted to walk the fuck out of the theater. And I think as far as the last night, it just made no sense, honestly. Now I know people could say that none of these movies have made sense, but that one made less sense than any of them, I think. But now we're at Bumblebee. So Bumblebee is a 2018 American science fiction action film centered around the Transformer character of the same name. It is the sixth installment of a live-action Transformers film series and a prequel to the 2007 film, which I do have some problems with being related to that, but we'll get to that. Directed by Travis Knight in his first live-action film, and written by Christine Hodgson. I think I got that pronounced right. Film stars Haley Steinfeld, John Cena, Georg Lendeborg Jr., John Orwitz, Jason Drucker, and Pamela Adlon, with Dylan O'Brien, Peter Cullen, and Angela Bassett and Justin Theoritz, I think, in voice roles. It is the first live-action Transformers film not to be directed by Bay, though he still acts as producer. I will talk about that in a second. Principal photography was, you don't really need to know principal photography. Film was released December 21st, 2018, which is, I went to see it yesterday, so it was the day after it came out. It is the shortest movie in the series with a runtime of an hour and 54 minutes. Big. Like, I saw the runtime of the movie and I was super shocked. I was like, wow, holy shit, a Transformers movie that's not over 2 hours. But the budget was roughly $130 million, and it made back so far $52.1 million. So basically the plot of this movie is 20 years before the original movie. We open to the battle in Cybertron, which we've heard about in the other movies, about how the Decepticons betrayed the Autobots and started a big war and everything, which is essentially what led Sentinel to the moon in Dark of the Moon, and what put Megatron on Earth in the first movie, which is why he's on ice. And again, we'll get to that in this review. But so basically, what it is Optimus sends Bumblebee to Earth to find a headquarters, but yet he gets held up, I guess you'd say, and because he's being confronted by the military and Sector 7. And then so he transforms into a beetle, and then is, I guess, bought by this girl played by Haley Steinfeld, I think pronounced the name. And so they form this relationship, and it's essentially an origin story of how Bumblebee becomes the way he is in the other movies. For the most part, I was actually digging this movie. Like, no joke, and I actually went in, and it's probably because, like what Michael Mercier said in the Hobbit videos, that the lowest of expectations usually help pay off. And if that's what he said, it's true, because after the last two movies, I had no expectations going into the movie. I'm like, the only expectation I had was at least be better than the last two movies, and like that's probably the lowest expectation I had, was just be better than the last two movies. And I hate to say it, but I think it was better than Revenge of the Fallen. And I like Revenge of the Fallen. Again, yes, I'm one of the assholes who actually like that movie, despite what people say about it. But yeah, I think I'd say this is probably my third favorite of the Transformers movies. No kidding. But yeah, I did like the movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. My main problems are the continuity problems, or some continuity problems with this movie when compared to other movies. Like, for example, also, spoilers. Actually, I don't know if I want to spoil this, but, fuck it. Simmons has a cameo in this movie. You know, Agent Simmons from the other movies, but it's not John Turturro because it's 20 years earlier, they have another actor, but it's one of those blink and you miss it cameos. Because my friend Tyler and I, who I went to the movie with, and among my other friends, we all went. It was like 4 of us that went to go see the movie because we were going to go see The Grinch, but The Grinch was sold out, so we decided to go see Bumblebee instead. But me and my friend Tyler saw one of the Sector 7 soldiers, I guess you say, whatever. And we saw a name tag that said Simmons. We were like, holy shit, is that Seymour Simmons? And I looked it up after I got home from the movie, and it actually was him. He was put in at the last minute by the director, which I thought was kind of cool. Hang on. So yeah, I thought, okay, for the most part, I thought the movie was well written, well acted, well directed. I like how in this movie, and I think a lot of people said this too, how they scaled the Transformers down to where you're just having Bumblebee and 2 other Transformers for the majority of the movie. That I thought was cool. That they scaled down the Transformers in this film. I thought that was kind of cool. But some of my nitpicks of the movie are the continuity problems. Like for example, so by this time, Sentinel is on, or not Sentinel, but at this point in time, Megatron is on ice, right? So why is the military having a problem with Bumblebee? It's like, I don't know. Some of the stuff like that. Also, so apparently Bumblebee's real name was B-127 this whole time. Bumblebee was just a name that Haley Steinfeld gave him. Like, Bumblebee was not his real name in this whole movie. And look, I'm comparing this to the movie continuity, not the cartoons or anything, just the movie continuity. So that's why some of these continuity issues are happening. But yeah, okay. So as far as the movie continuity, Bumblebee's name was essentially just a name he got from Haley Steinfeld's character. Okay. I don't mean to make this comparison, but it really reminds me of how in Solo they revealed Han's last name. It was just given to him by a random Imperial checkpoint officer. It's like, wow, so just randomly given to him. Kind of the same here with Bumblebee. Because honestly, as far as the original movies, I always thought Bumblebee's name was, well, Bumblebee. That's what everyone referred to him as. So that's what I just thought it was. But, and also, we see, okay, apparently, apparently Bumblebee's mission is just to go to Earth and set up a headquarters. When he finds one, he's supposed to send a signal to Optimus and the Autobots. And at the end of the movie, spoilers, Bumblebee becomes the Camaro we see in the original movie. So it's kind of cool. But yet we see, as he and Optimus are riding along on Earth, we see, I guess, an asteroid of Transformers, I guess you could say, like they arrived in the original movie. We see like an asteroid of Transformers Autobots arriving on Earth. Like, so if they've been here this whole time, what was the asteroid of Autobots we saw in the first movie? What, were there just more Autobots that came? I don't know. But it's like, just some of the stuff makes, like some of the stuff continuity-wise, like, doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? It's just, doesn't really make sense because, like, I don't know. It's just, like, trying to think of the continuity makes no sense. But, I will say this. And also, I did like the scene on Cybertron. That was cool. To get to see that. And also, this movie, in the first movie, it said that Bumblebee lost his voice in battle. We kind of, okay, at least for me, I don't know about other people, I kind of thought it was lost during the Cybertron battle, but no. when he has his voice on Cybertron, and he gets to Earth, and he's fighting one of the Decepticons, and then when he refuses to tell where Optimus is at, the Decepticon rips his voice box out. So that's how he loses his voice. And then Haley Steinfeld's character, Charlie Watson, takes this radio from a car she's been trying to rebuild, and then just puts it into Bumblebee, and that's how he gets the radio voice. Okay? But yeah, all in all, I thought John Cena did a great job as Agent Burns. He's kind of the Simmons-Lennox character of the movie. Kind of, sort of. Like, he's this movie's Lennox, in a way, I think. But yeah, I thought Cena did a great job. I thought Haley Steinfeld did a good job. This movie kind of uses a Disney cliche, even though it's not a Disney movie, but it kind of want to use one, where there's a dead parent by the beginning of the movie. And Haley Steinfeld's character is kind of closed off and cold to everyone because of it. Like, she took the death real hard, and unlike her mother, she hasn't moved on yet. So, I mean, I liked your character for the most part. It's just that was just a cliche. That's why are we doing this cliche, dead parent? I don't know. But yeah, other than that though, let's see, so I thought Steinfeld did a good job, Cena did a good job, Peter Cullen's awesome as always, as Optimus. He's not in this movie a lot. Like, he's barely in this movie like he was in the last night. In the last night, he's barely in this movie as well. I thought Dylan O'Brien, who did what probably little voice there was for Bumblebee, I thought he did a good job for what he did. I think I read that Ratchet and Ironhide were in this movie, but I didn't notice them because this movie is using the G1 designs and the earlier movies didn't. That's probably why I didn't recognize them. Because it was a design I wasn't used to, which I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, they're apparently in this movie and I missed them. But yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's better than the last two. Like, I must reiterate that. It is better than the last two movies. I will probably pick this movie up on Blu-ray. Maybe. I don't know yet. But yeah, like, my main problems are just the continuity problems. You know? Like, that's my main issue with this movie. It's just the wonky continuity. Other than that, it's a lot of fun. You know? Like, it's literally a lot of fun as a movie. Like, yeah, other than the continuity, I can't really think of any flaws I didn't like. Anything I didn't like other than the continuity, I can't think of anything else. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to watch. So I got you guys, I guess I'll get you guys later. See ya. Hi guys, Sean again. There was a few things I wanted to mention that I didn't in the earlier part. Is that there are a few times in this movie when both Optimus and I'm doing little spoilers here. Because the movie's been out for a couple of days, I think I can do some spoilers. There are moments where it looks like either B or Optimus are going to die. Like, in the beginning of the movie, Optimus basically sacrificed himself at B so that B can get off Cybertron, and it's made it look like Optimus dies. Now, granted, we know he will live into the original movie, because, well, he's on the fucking poster, essentially. But, and same with B, he's on the poster too, or the DVD. You know what I mean. But anyway, even knowing that these characters are going to live, that Bumblebee and Optimus are going to live, whenever they put these characters in the life-threatening situations where it looked like they were going to die, I'm not shitting you, I actually cried. Not shitting you. I literally teared up when these characters died, because even though we knew they were coming back. Because there's a scene at the end of the movie when the military, even the scene at the end of the movie when B is all shot up by the military, and it looks like he's dead, and so I'll admit I fucking teared up. You know, I was even crying, like, I don't know how to explain it, just, like, even though I knew these characters, these two characters were going to live through the movie, I still was sad when when it looked like they were in peril. Because it's probably because I care about these characters, really, I think. Plus, they're the only two Autobots to be in every movie. That might help. That probably makes sense, too. But there's also other things I thought I didn't put in this video, like how the fact that this movie is produced by Michael Bay, even though he's not directing it, which kind of makes you remember the Ninja Turtles movies, because pretty much a lot of people said that even though he didn't direct those movies, they still felt like Bay movies. But this one, so when this one came around, and he was still the producer, I'm like, please tell me it's not going to be another Ninja Turtles, and it's not, thank God. It felt like a different beast, even though it was, and no pun intended, because there's a Beast Wars, I think, cartoon, so no pun intended. I'm not all vast and, like, I'm not, like, knowledgeable in the Transformers lore. All I have are the movies, like I say about comic movies, all I have are the movies. So with the Transformers films, all I have are the films. So I don't know the extent of lore on this franchise. My friend Tyler does, who I went to see this movie with, and who I did go see Age of Extinction with. He was my ride to Age of Extinction, which is why I didn't leave. But anyway, where was I at? I lost my place. Oh, right. Babe. But yeah, anyway, Michael Bay. But yeah, when I saw that Bay was still a producer, I'm like, okay, this is going to be like Ninja Turtles. It's not directed by Bay, but it's produced by him, so he's going to have the little fingerprints in it. No, he didn't. This was actually a good movie. This was not like Ninja Turtles, where it felt like a Bay movie directed by a different guy. No, it was actually this guy's movie. And I think Travis Knight does a good job. And I've heard rumors, whispers, hear-tellings, that might be looked at to direct Guardians 3, since Marvel and Disney sadly gave Gunn the boot. Which, if that's the case, this Travis Knight guy gets the job for Guardians 3. After this movie, I'm like, bring him in. But like I said, it's a rumor. I don't know yet. I'll look it up right now. Hang on. Travis Knight. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Comments on Guardians. Okay. It says that Marvel was looking at him to direct, but Travis Knight denies the rumors. So he's not going to do it. However, if he was going to do it, I would have been on board. Because after seeing this movie, I would have loved to have seen what he would have done with Guardians. But he's not directing it. He says he's not going to do it. Also, a few other things. One thing I'm surprised they didn't do was they did not mention Archibald Witwicky. Like, I'm not saying they had to. I'm just surprised they didn't, considering that, because Megatron's on ice at this time, I'm surprised he wasn't mentioned at least once. But I'm thinking the reason why they didn't is because they didn't mention Megatron. So, who knows? I'm just surprised. And Sam is not in this movie at all. He's not even mentioned. Because I think by this point, he's not even born yet. If I had to guess, he's not born yet by this time. Or if he is, he's just a little baby. But yeah, this was a very enjoyable film. Like I think I said in the earlier that I will probably get this on Blu-ray because it was a fun movie. I liked it. Where they will go from here, I don't know. I really don't know where they're going to go from here, to be honest. But after this, I'm excited to see what they do next. Who knows? Maybe they'll make an Optimus movie. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Though it makes me wonder why they did a Bumblebee movie. I don't know. I just like the movie. I think it's fun. So take care, guys.